Hi, this is Fugen from Relief. In Tenso Kyokan, Dogen writes the following. So-called motherly heart is the spirit of fathers and mothers. Without regard for their own poverty or wealth, parents earnestly turn their thoughts toward raising their child. Without regard for whether they themselves are cold or hot, to shade the child or cover the child. A motherly heart is a heart which maintains the three jewels as a parent cares for a child. A parent raises a child with deep love, regardless of poverty or difficulties. Their hearts cannot be understood by another. Only a parent can understand it. A parent protects their child from heat or cold before worrying about whether they themselves are hot or cold. This kind of care can only be understood by those who have given rise to it and realized only by those who practice it. The first thing I would like to say about parenting is that you should say thank you to everybody that is around you. Say thank you to your parents for helping you. Say thank you to your family for helping you. Say thank you to your child for being there. Because that is the second thing. When you are with a child, you should take the time to just be there with them. When they are playing, be there playing. When they are running around in the garden, run around in the garden. Don't miss it. That is life going on. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't do the dishes or shouldn't do the washing up. It just means that you take the time to sometimes just be there. Because that is basically all they want from you. They just want you to be there. Sometimes it's hard being a parent. The kid comes home, they are all drunk, they stumble in, they puke up in the hallway, or they sit in the swing, they fall off, they break their arm, they are screaming their lungs out, and you have to rush to the emergency. Or your significant other leaves you, goes away, says, I can't stand this anymore, I have to go away. Or just gives up, doesn't take care of the kid, doesn't care about you, just leaves. You don't hear from them again, almost. It's okay. It happens. It's all part of the practice. The main thing is what you do when they do that. Do you do nothing? Do you just sit there? Do you go into the corner and turn your blind eye? Or do you jump into bed, pull the cover up? Or do you do something about it? That's when you get the motherly heart. It's also that important thing. Don't get hooked. Because it just happens. Okay, when this happens, do this. When that happens, do that. It's okay. It happens. Just deal with it. Move on. Take care of it. It's okay. That's it. It's part of the practice. And in Zen we have a famous picture series called the 10 ox herding pictures. On the 10th picture there's a guy there. He looks like a bald guy, with scruffy clothes, almost always with a bottle or a apple or some sort of candy in his hand. That's Hote. He's a famous character. He always had some sweets or some apples or whatever for the kids. He was always there for them. And we as parents can't be always be there with them, but we can try to be there at least some part of the time. That's the most important thing. Be there with your child. The last thing I'd like to say is don't forget to smile. Because if you smile, the child will smile, and the world will smile. There is nothing better to know as a parent than to know that your child is happy and smiling. Thank you for your practice, and may the force be with you.